In less than 24 hours, Pope Francis will be heading to the United States for the first time. He'll arrive in Washington, D.C. tomorrow afternoon, where he'll meet with President Obama and have a procession through the National Mall. From Washington, the Pope will travel to New York City and Philadelphia. The Holy Visit has been designated a national special security event by the Department of Homeland Security, which means it is a potential target for terrorism or criminal activity. While there are no credible known threats against the Holy Father, security is extremely tight, as you would imagine. We've also learned Pennsylvania State Police issued a general alert to its department and law enforcement partners, reminding them to be vigilant of people trying to impersonate police officers, firefighters, and first responders in order to carry out attacks in the U.S. We're told the memo did not specifically mention the Pope's visits. Jeff Pegues joins us now with more on the security surrounding the Holy Visit. Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Vlad.
So this ramped up security in the nation's capital, how big is it? How big of a presence is it?
Well, it's as you might imagine, it's a pretty major presence. I mean, this is something similar to, say, the inauguration, the State of the Union, but even bigger than that, because they are expecting large crowds, and it is the Secret Service that is leading this effort to make sure that the Pope is secure when he comes to D.C. But not only D.C., there are concerns about what happens when he goes to New York and also Philadelphia, and it is the U.S. Secret Service that is coordinating this security response that involves Coast Guard, that involves state and local police agencies. Dozens of police agencies are involved in this effort to keep the Pope safe.
And Jeff, presumably this is a Pope who is known to work the crowd, go into the crowd, shake hands, receive gifts from people. Presumably the Secret Service and other law enforcement officials are prepared for whatever unexpected moves the Pope decides to make.
Well, yeah, and that is part of the challenge here. And what you're seeing on your screen, this is a 3D map that the Secret Service developed over a period of 7 months, and it goes into great detail of what the scene will look like when the Pope is in the heart of Philadelphia next weekend. And so they have taken great pains to be as specific and meticulous as possible when it comes to planning this visit, and part of that includes that 3D map. But also a security detail, a U.S. Secret Service security detail, actually traveled to the Vatican to observe the Pope's movements, because as you note, Vlad, this is a Pope who likes to get out into the crowds, mingle with the crowds, and that in itself poses security challenges, but it's not something that the U.S. Secret Service isn't prepared to deal with. They are prepared. They traveled to the Vatican. They watched and observed his movements. So they are very confident that the plan that they have in place is the right one for this Pope's visit to the U.S.
Jeff Pegues reporting from Washington. Jeff, thank you.